I'm talking about the famous animals that move in circles, that revolve around themselves. So it started with a flock of sheep in the east. Then they actually verified this happening in several parts of the world and with different animal species. It would seem recently even a school of orcas. So in the ocean, in the sea, is making this movement. Let's say my personal hypothesis is that, so just pour parler, is that it's about the torsion fields of the planet, so electromagnetism and so on, to which the animals are more sensitive and therefore react. But that doesn't explain, let's say, the real causes of the origin. Yes, I can explain. Thank you. I stand up. This is Jaime Maussan, who explains the phenomenon on Mexican television, and now you see the phenomenon that is happening. It's very, he's explaining, he says, an incredible thing that's happening all over the world, of these animals that inexplicably walk in circles in so many places on Earth and even allow themselves to die. Here, for example, here you see, these are sheep and they even start to this. I think this is the United States. For 12 days they walked around until they died. They never stopped. These are insects, ants, I think, that even died. Other cows. Here you see, and in different parts of the world, China, United States, even at night, they didn't even sleep, like crazy. What's going on? And these are spaceships that have appeared in the shape of a circle in different parts of the world, even in Ukraine before the war, in Russia, in the United States. And it is as if the animals have copied these UFOs in the shape of light. Even the fishes, look at the fishes. I mean, it's incredible. This one in Mexico. Look at the fishes going around. So, if you show me the eye of the storm, I'll explain what it is. The extraterrestrials told me that this is it. This is a hurricane that goes 250 kilometers per hour. The last one that was in the United States, Hurricane Katrina, was 300 kilometers per hour, even 350, the one that destroyed New Orleans in 2005. Instead, this is the eye of the storm. Here, this is the circle that ships were making. This circle, because they are announcing a hurricane that will reach 700 kilometers per hour. Expected. Everywhere. They didn't tell me where, the extraterrestrial, but it may be Venice, Pordenone, Los Angeles, the Iberian Peninsula, Portugal, Miami, Cuba. I don't know. It will happen. Sooner or later. 700 kilometers per hour means it's going to devastate everything. It won't leave stone upon stone. That's 700 kilometers per hour. It's never happened. It maybe happened in the Ice Age, so the animals, they feel that the Earth is preparing a hurricane. Well, since I am the interpreter of the messages from the sky, hurricane is, normally, it is this. The animals are trying to warn us that a hurricane is coming, but the hurricane can also be something else in theological terms. The hurricane can be a catastrophe that destroys half a continent, an eruption of 20 volcanoes all at once. In other words, the hurricane of what religions call the wrath of God. In reality, it is the defense of the earth against the threat that man is making. Since they told me, in the messages that I hope you have all read, we will unleash the forces of nature to prevent nuclear war, to deter you. I don't know if they will succeed. I don't even know if these madmen who continue to threaten each other with the atomic bomb in the face of a catastrophe that can generate the animals are warning us. Guys, animals are nature. They are God. When have you heard how they go crazy before earthquakes? The night before, ooh, roosters, dogs, the birds. Here they are making the circles. Even some of them let themselves die because they are announcing a hurricane. That's what the messages from heaven told me, but they didn't deepen me, because otherwise, if they deepened me, Adoniasis told me, if I deepen you, you will warn everyone, and I want everyone to perish instead. I don't want to save them, you want to save them, so I won't tell you. And he is right. Because when he tells me, I go on television and say, on the 7th of December this will happen. Save yourselves, repent. Everyone pretends to repent because they are afraid. And poor Adoniasis says, but how? You took me away? I mean, I'll tell you a secret. Me, I don't keep the secret because I love people, and so he doesn't tell me. But he tells me what can happen, and he tells me symbolically. So, I have understood that hurricane means this, but hurricane can be the big one of Los Angeles that destroys half of America, or the fault here of Friuli that arrives, that cuts through our Italy all the way to Greece, all the way to Turkey. I don't know. I also pray that it doesn't happen because Our Lady taught me to pray. But I can avoid God's justice. I'm sorry. And I don't even feel like saying, Lord, don't do it, please. Lord, your will be done. Me, I can only tell you the news. I want to remind you that I have been imprisoned many times in the past, and even killed, burned alive, because I did not keep my mouth shut. And I was imprisoned many times because the brothers betrayed me, because they didn't want me to speak or to provoke. Here, I don't care about the power, and I don't care about the brothers, either when they betray me. I speak the truth, and the more the truth hurts, the happier I am, because it means that I have served my Lord.